Imagine a tranquil cabin nestled deep in the serene forests of California, a place where families retreat to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But what if this peaceful haven turned into a gruesome crime scene, forever shattering the lives of a family and a close friend? Welcome back to our channel, true crime enthusiasts. This is the chilling story of the Keddie Cabin murders, a haunting unsolved mystery that continues to baffle investigators to this day. The year was 1981. Glenda Sharp, a devoted mother, had recently moved with her 5 children, John, Dana, Tina, Sheila and the youngest, Ricki, from Connecticut to the worn-out Cabin 28 in Keddie, California. April 11, 1981, unfolded like none other for the Sharp family. While some of the children were home and others visiting friends, Sue had Tina, 12, return home from a neighbor's cabin while Sheila, 14, stayed overnight with her friend. John, 15, and Dana, 17, had ventured out hitchhiking to a nearby town for a party. They returned sometime between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m., unknowingly walking into a horrific scene in progress. Neighbors heard muffled screams or groans around 1 or 2 a.m. but couldn't pinpoint the source, ultimately returning to sleep, unaware of the tragedy unfolding nearby. On April 12, 1981, around 8 a.m. in the morning, Sheila made her way back to Cabin 28. As she entered, a horrifying sight awaited her. The first victim was Glenda Sharp, then John, and Dana were also bound, covered in blood and lifeless. Overwhelmed with terror, Sheila rushed to seek help, returning to her friend's cabin to inform her parents about the devastating scene. The father of Sheila's friend quickly came to Cabin 28, ensuring the 3 surviving boys were safely removed through a window, shielding them from the gruesome crime scene. Authorities were alerted and arrived promptly within the hour. The crime scene was a nightmare of violence and brutality. Blood stained the walls, the ceiling, and the victims themselves. It was clear that this wasn't a random act of violence. It was calculated and planned. In the Keddie Cabin murders, 3 people, Glenda Sharp, John Sharp and Dana Wingate, were brutally killed while 3 others, Greg Sharp, Ricki Sharp and Justin Eason Smart, were left unharmed. The question remains, why were some left alive? The survivors claim to have heard nothing that night, adding to the mystery of this tragic case. Investigators found fingerprints, bloodied knives and a hammer at the scene. But the most chilling discovery was the absence of Tina, the 12-year-old girl who had vanished without a trace. Where was she? And why was she taken? During the investigation, 12-year-old Justin Eason Smart initially claimed to have dreamt about the murders, but later confirmed witnessing them. Under hypnosis, he described 2 suspects seen talking to Sue. The person who dropped off John and Dana was reportedly cleared by authorities, but confirmation is uncertain. When John and Dana returned, they argued with the men, leading to violence. Tina arrived later and was taken outside. Sketches of the suspects were released, but no definitive identifications were made. The person who dropped off John and Dana was reportedly cleared by authorities, but confirmation is uncertain. Years later, on April 22, 1984, someone collecting bottles in the woods near Butte County stumbled upon what appeared to be human remains. This remote area, known as Camp 18, located approximately 60 miles from Keddie, is notoriously difficult to find. Some speculate that the bottle hunter may have been tipped off about Tina's remains, although there is no concrete evidence to support this theory. Authorities were notified, and through dental records, the medical examiner confirmed the remains belonged to Tina Sharp, bringing a tragic conclusion to her disappearance. Suspicion fell on 2 men, Marty Smart and John Bo Bubaid. Marty was the stepfather of Justin, one of Sue's children, and Bo was a close friend. Their possible involvement sent shockwaves through the community, but justice remained elusive. During the investigation, Smart admitted to missing a blue-handled claw hammer, which was later found in a pond near the Keddie property. Witnesses stated that Smart was seen burning clothes on the morning of the murders, potentially disposing of evidence. Smart allegedly met John Bo Bubaid in a psychiatric unit, but there are doubts about their actual connection. Smart's PTSD claims were questioned, and Bubaid had a history of criminal activity. Bubaid, who had been staying at the Smarts, claimed to be a police informant, possibly protecting him from closer scrutiny by authorities. Motives were explored, alibis questioned, but the truth remained hidden. Was it a personal vendetta? Has a robbery gone wrong? Or something more sinister that unfolded within the walls of Cabin 28? Over 40 years have passed since that haunting night, and the Keddie Cabin murders remain a chilling enigma. The case was reopened in 2013, but still, the answers seem just out of reach. Will justice ever be served? Will the remaining family members find closure? The story of the Keddie Cabin murders continues to captivate the minds of true crime enthusiasts around the world. The secrets hidden within the walls of Cabin 28 may never be fully uncovered, leaving us with only fragments of a tragic and unsolved tale. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gripping true crime stories.